My name is Enrique Alvarez, and welcome to my stock project for Business 264, Intro to Finance. For my stock project, I decided to do a value line project on Walt Disney Corporation. I really look forward to presenting my findings, and I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Okay, so to start off my project, I'm just going to give a really quick overview of Walt Disney in itself. As kids, we've grown up watching, all these cartoons, and most of them being Disney cartoons, like Finding Nemo, or other childhood movies that we may have seen. But really, Walt Disney is more than, your average Minnie Mouse or the Disney store in downtown, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and the whole gang. It's really much more than that. Walt Disney is a multinational entertainment and media conglomerate, meaning that they've really, since their existence, have kind of focused on creating and acquiring, a wide range of companies to kind of target these different industries and different markets. And the reason they do this is, I would say, is to kind of increase the revenue, because with the more people that they can target, the more revenue that they potentially can bring in. So yeah, as we can see, a couple of the examples of the companies they have acquired or have invested in the years of their existence has been Walt Disney Studios, ABC, their recent acquisition of Marvel Studios, and of course the Walt Disney Parks and Resorts industry that they do have, which includes Disney World and Disneyland, Animal Kingdom, and others. And just as a quick recognition, Walt Disney is ranked in the Fortune 100 by Forbes magazine. And this is due to their outstanding financial performance. Every year they seem to bring in a high amount of revenue, and that is why they're recognized in the Fortune 100. So to continue on with my project, I'm going to go over 5 different calculations that I used and did throughout this project. The first one being was the recent price. Now, when I looked at the recent price of the stock of Walt Disney, I used a lot of different financial tools like Yahoo Finance and others to kind of give me an idea of how the stock was performing in the stock market. Now, in the value line, the price listed was $133.36. However, after seeing how well the stock was doing in the stock market and its exponential increase in the market, I decided to be a little bit more optimistic and list my guess of a price of $144. Moving along to calculation 2 of the value line project, I focused on the graph box, and this is really where we see how much a stock varies in price throughout a given day. Now, when looking at the prices listed in the value line page of Walt Disney, I saw that the latest high was $134.20, whereas the latest low was $105.09. Now, as I stated in the previous slide, I was given the impression that Walt Disney was on an exponential increase based on just looking at the daily activity of the stock. And so this is why my guesses are really optimistic, with the high of $145.10 and a low of $143.05. Moving on into the third part of my project, we look at the company's financial strength. The company's financial strength rating is a rating given by a value line that measures the financial strength based on how well a company is doing. This is useful for investors who are looking to invest in a company, because a company with a better and higher rating look more appealing to an investor than a company with a lower rating. The value line gave Walt Disney a rating of an A++, which is the best possible rating that they give out to any given company. Now, after seeing how well Walt Disney was doing and how well their stock was doing, I decided to keep this constant and leave my guess as an A++ as well. Moving on to calculation number 4 of my value line project, we look at the different rankings that value line gives different companies. The timeliness one, safety, and technical one. Now these rankings are ranked from 1 through 5, 1 being the best possible rating you can get and 5 being the worst. Now when it came to my guesses, I kept timeliness and safety the same, however changed the technical one, giving it a better score by 1, because the technical ranking ranks the company based on the performance of the stock. And as I have been saying in this project, through my research I have seen that Disney's stock has been exponentially increasing and the company is doing financially well, meaning that this could push the technical ranking down 1 to a total of 2. Moving on to the fifth and final calculation of my value line project, we look at the stock's price stability. This rating is a rating given by Value Line that rates a stock's price and how stable it is, meaning how vulnerable it is to fluctuate between the highs and lows in a given period. The rating given by Value Line is an impressive 90. This is very impressive because only a few companies can achieve such a rating. When it came to my guess, I went to the similar 90 because, as I have been stating, the stock's price seems to have been doing very well in the past, and the future seems bright for Walt Disney as a whole. This concludes my Value Line project, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.